check. Make sure everything is going well. And yeah, we're live. What's up, guys? As you already know, it's Legend X Ronin, and as always, I'm always late to the streams because I have class during the time that they decide to stream now. So here I am restreaming just to see what we missed, and you know, if anybody wants to always come by and watch the stream with me, you're always welcome. Let's go ahead and just jump into the stream. You know, talk about some stuff that they show off. Start it here. Quick heads up, it's kind of busy like around my apartment right now, so you hear anything in the background, it's either the people outside or my roommate, and this is kind of loud. Also, let me know like how the audio sounds. Just let me know in the chat if I need to make things louder or fix anything. Also, the last Kombat Kast they had, I was home, so I couldn't stream it. I didn't have all my stuff I needed, so around like that one didn't exist on the channel.
Everyone, welcome to the Kombat Kast number
72.
Something. Who knows anymore? We've done a lot of these. Very excited today. We have 3 characters to show to you today that you might have seen in a recent trailer. Before we get to that, let's talk to the team.
Alright, so then they're going to show Jax, Kung Lao, and Liu Kang.
Say hello, everybody. Introduce yourselves if you're first-time viewers.
Kind of excited. Liu Kang and Kung Lao are looking really good. Jax looks good too. Like, I love his new look as well. Honestly, they all look great.
One of the managers here at NetherRealm Studios. And here's the deal, guys. Important news.
Ooh.
Matt Burke is on his way to PAX in my stead. Because I have to move this weekend to a new apartment. Very excited about that.
Nobody needs your life story. Continue.
But it's going to be really fun. I'm excited. Just excited, right? So we do have someone new behind the control station, the power station.
They should have got...
We got Cole.
The girl from last time. I forgot her name.
There he is.
The girl that used to do
on the
him.
Burke
I think her name
cam.
was Jen.
He doesn't have Twitter.
Spelled K.
One of them.
Oh, yeah. That's a good point.
What the...
Really dropped the ball there. But he's on... It's all good. So he's here today, very exciting. So anything that goes wrong is not his fault.
It is his fault.
No, it's Burke's fault for not being here.
But then it makes it your fault for not being able to go where Burke's at.
That's a good point.
So who do you want it to be? Your fault or Cole's fault?
Got him.
No, he's busy. He has a community to manage.
I'm gonna say I'll take the blame.
You should.
So we have 3 characters to show today. I hope you guys all enjoyed the old school trailer this week.
It's a great trailer.
One of my favorite trailers.
Really like the trailer.
I really enjoyed every moment of it. From the opening nut punch.
Wish there was a bit more.
Final.
As far as like story that was shown, but I like the idea of, you know, old versus new that they had going on.
It's one of the goofy things we do where it's like, I can't believe we did that.
Yeah.
Like, I can't believe the writers came up with that.
Yeah.
I can't believe that got filmed. The score, everything about it is just so good.
Everything worked together perfectly. Super excited about that. The beta, the pre-order beta is here.
It's here.
Oh yeah,
People are playing right now.
beta gameplay. I'm going to be pretty busy for the next 2 days, so I'm not going to be able to do
Yes.
too much. I'm going to try to get some gameplay recorded probably tomorrow since I'm more free tomorrow. But this weekend, definitely will be playing a lot. I'm probably going to try to see if I can get some kind of collab going. Don't know just yet because you know how that works. And I might live stream it too. So I hope you guys can look forward to that.
On Friday, some of us will be up here doing the same thing and starting the day off playing on stream, playing the beta against people, and we'll toss it off to another group of people playing.
Cool.
So,
sounds awesome.
Trying to get Dan Weiland to play, one of the cinematics guys, because he's a Scorpion player. I looked for him at his desk today, but he's in a meeting. So, Dan, if you're watching, love to have you on Friday.
Why would we be watching in the meeting?
Oh, his meeting's over by now.
Oh, okay.
I just didn't see him.
Okay.
We should get right to business, though.
We have a lot to do.
We have 3 characters to show today. Let's just show a picture of the first one. Ooh, there we go.
Liu Kang.
There we go.
Okay, so somebody pointed out during the trailer that he had nunchucks, so it looks like he really is going to be using nunchucks in his gameplay,
And part-time revenue.
which is going to be really
Part-time.
Oh, he's a
awesome
full-time
to see.
revenant now.
Right.
Whoa, don't give anything away, bro.
I mean, this story trailer, he's
Hey.
a revenant.
All right, let's talk about him.
Okay.
How's he play?
He is classic Liu Kang.
Yep.
I think his fight style, like his normal attacks, are pretty similar to what we did in MK9 and MK10. We didn't want to reinvent the wheel with him because I think Liu Kang is one of the characters where when you pick up Liu Kang, you kind of want to know what you're getting. Like he's a great beginner character, a great character that's just you just want to kick people in the head, right? And it's his abilities that really set him apart. So let's go into it.
Let's do it. Liu Kang, here we go.
The big new thing is his nunchucks are back. He actually had those in the 3D games, and I always thought it was really cool.
variation.
And they were back.
Like
he uses them in some of his combos, his throws. Let's do the other one because it's super cool.
Really makes him seem much more like a Bruce Lee character.
You're pretty
with
good
the
with them so
nunchucks.
far.
Yeah,
I mean, he's had nunchucks before, but
which surprised me. I didn't know that.
things look a bit better nowadays, and you know they can do a lot more with it.
Yes.
A lot of payoff.
And that's definitely true. So
There are some things about him though, like we always talk about.
Oh, this is a new stage.
There's some stuff that's on the upper level. That,
I think
like,
it is. I don't remember seeing the stage.
there's some stances, there's some stuff like that. So he doesn't always use his nunchucks. I wouldn't call him a weapons character. It more kind of complements it. He still has his martial arts moves, which still look super cool.
Ooh, that pop-up.
Liu Kang's always had some of my favorite kicks in our games.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I'm a huge fan of that, the stomp.
Shaolin stomp. Bam.
I'm excited to see more people as people get their hands on the game, using those hop maneuvers more often.
Yeah.
Because they're some of my favorite things to do, and sometimes like when you actually just
Ooh, bicycle kicks. Okay, so that's back. I wonder if they're gonna have like a move where you can change out the bicycle kicks for like the windmill punches he had in MKX.
It's straight up classic.
I mean, I like both of them,
Kombat 2. He has a really good fireball. You can amplify
it'd be cool
it
just to see
super
them
fast,
have that still.
Damage. Flying kicks back. It's flying kick.
Yeah, it's what you expect.
The
Looks like it
amplified
moves quicker.
is sort of new. He does this cool flip. It's a great combo ender. It's a great check from full screen. It actually has a crushing blow nut with a pretty unique requirement. So what you have to do is you have to hit an air fireball from full screen at max distance.
Oh, that's awesome.
You convert it like that, you get the crushing blow.
I'm gonna get that every time.
That actually, as a Liu Kang player, something you'll probably have.
I could probably get that
it's,
pretty
it's,
easy.
It's kind of. It sounds like you have to do this, this, and this, but it's something.
What's
that you
up, big
naturally
boy
do,
Johnny?
just like
Air
MK3.
fireballs with Liu Kang? It's what you do.
You know me, just got out of
Like his
class,
stack,
so
and it's
I'm a
actually
little
the
late,
same
of
double.
course, as
The
always,
meter
because
one,
they do the streams
there's
on
multiple.
Wednesdays.
And then this is what
But
really.
thank you for
this is-
stopping
we're
by,
about to just do
joining
my
me
favorite
for
thing
the
about
restream.
Liu Kang. He can double it and just do it for 100
Pushing it
years.
to the corner.
Oh,
It's
that
awesome.
is
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah. It is.
And then
I'm
once
surprised
you're
they've
in the
never
corner,
done
you're
that
in Liu
before,
Kang's
just have where you can keep
right,
going
yeah,
with
I
it.
definitely think Liu Kang excels there.
Now there is a.
Definitely going to be a
there's
good way to
blow
like
with
get
the
somebody in the
button.
corner.
Yes, this one is actually after 3 meter burns.
The 3?
Yeah, you have to meter burn it 3 times. Not in a row. You just
Okay.
have to do it 3 times.
In a match.
Yeah, in a match. I gotta get my stamina back.
Look at this. Show us some swaggy combos, by the way. You got swaggy
I
combos?
mean, there's no meter.
Yeah. All right. So then the 3rd time. Wait, I didn't meter burn. So now I have it loaded. I've done 3. Now the next time I do regular, it'll go into the crushing blow. So it's interesting that it's actually the regular one that does it, but you have to do the amplified one 3
It
times.
makes a little bit of
before you
sense.
get it.
Well, because you have no meter anymore.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. So let's go over the loadout I made here.
Now, just so everyone knows,
I'm
there'll be
really
2
ready to see what
loadouts
kind
per
of gear he's going to have.
because we're doing 3 characters
Right.
and we want to.
We gotta cruise through
We
this,
don't want
man.
to keep everybody on watching us all day because there's also beta to play.
Right.
So,
That
So
is
the
true.
first move I gave him is his Shaolin.
And homework to be
parry.
done.
It behaves as you'd expect from a parry. It'll beat mids and highs. He'll knock you away. The cool thing is you can actually
Okay.
amplify it, and he gets a pop up.
Ah, the pop-up.
Oh, you
Definitely
can
going to
go to the
be
bicycle kick.
good combo starter.
Yeah. Oh, just get put in the corner.
Now, the reason I wanted to show this is it also has a really cool crushing blow requirement. It's if you parry a wake-up attack.
Oh. Ooh.
oh, that is cool. Just the 1-inch punch.
Yep,
That's
yep.
awesome. Yeah.
And
That
one
is
thing that's
really
neat,
cool.
Damage.
I
and
wonder
it's
if you
kind of
can
rare with crushing blows is it's
do the
before
enhance with it.
amplified, and
Oh.
you can actually still amplify.
Okay,
no,
there
you-
you go. Oh man, that is
So that
mad
is a
damage.
good
That
amount.
is all I was trying to figure out, because if you can get a crushing blow with it, then
Yeah,
as we
no
saw,
one-
like that's
But
some
if I-
crazy damage.
Yeah, sure.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, I would describe that as Shaolin.
I'm gonna say
hella
enhance,
damage.
but you know what I mean.
And you are, you're using your some of your crushing blows right there.
Yes.
Yeah.
And remember, you can only use the crushing blow once per game. So even if you read that they're going to do wake up attack and you're going to win anyway, you actually don't want to use it.
Yep.
The second thing I gave him in this loadout is his fire buff. You turn this on, and it increases the damage for all of his attacks. And
Okay,
it
so
sets
they
up
brought
a
that
second
back.
ability that I equipped, which is his teleport. This is a brand new move.
Ooh.
Whoa,
And
Liu
this
Kang
actually
has a
has
teleport
different
now.
versions.
That is
For
crazy.
example, he can drop down if you hold up and do an overhead. It's a super quick overhead. Or actually sweep you. So it becomes...
I don't know why it
50-50
seems weird
mix-up
thinking about it, Liu
off
Kang
of the
having a
teleport.
teleport.
But he has those fire on.
Exactly. Only when he has the fire on. So, for the custom variation system, this is actually pretty in-depth because you have to have the buff on and then the teleport's on. So
Right.
that's taking up 2 your slots for a very, very powerful...
I was gonna say, I mean, it seems to be pretty damn worth it.
Yeah.
For a 50-50 mix-up like that, which obviously doesn't lead to full combos,
Right.
but as a player who's playing against Liu Kang, he has the fire on. Now's the only time I need to worry about it.
Right. So what's he gonna do? He's gonna just instantly mix it.
So if the fire buff's on, I'm not too scared about it.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, it's
Cool.
I
pretty
love
neat.
connecting like air fireballs to anything. Like it's
Yeah.
just the most fun thing in the world.
So he has a pop-up off it, does it back two?
Yeah, that's back to... Alright, one more loadout.
One more loadout. Let's see it, Steve.
Let's go over his human variation. This is
Yeah, I was about to say, hopefully it's a
classic,
non-revenant
like MK2,
look.
the hero of the Earth Realm, the goody-goody guy. That's Liu Kang.
Ah, classic.
I think he looks super cool. I like his pants a
Hey,
lot.
can we take a minute to appreciate this?
Gosh.
Because it looks awesome.
Yeah,
Man, that
Shaolin
costume
Trap
was
Dungeon
good.
is
I'm
so cool.
definitely
So,
probably
real
going to be
quick
most of my
also,
variations
we will
look
be
like
getting into a
that.
fatality for each character.
Yes.
We're going to do it in a quick little versus match to make
Yes.
it easier. And we will show you, of course, the fatal blows.
Fatal blows.
So this loadout I wanted to be based on his nunchucks, and I gave him a couple of nunchuck moves. The first one is actually, I don't think Liu Kang's ever had one before, a command grab. It's like a full-on, it's not like
wow.
an attack throw, it's an actual...
They're really doing some new stuff with Liu Kang
and it
this
has a
time
really
around.
cool amplify, where he gets additional damage. And then he has a stance. You go into it, and now you have a few options. One is an
Oh
overhead.
my
Which
gosh,
goes
that's
with
going to
auto
be so
combo.
dope to see.
Four
What kind
is
of
actually a
combos
blow
you can
that goes
create
with
with
an auto
this.
combo. And then the coolest,
What up, Survive?
a projectile absorb.
You know your boy's just trying to restream the Kombat Kast after
Now, here's
being
the cool
behind
thing about
everybody
that.
else.
Tell us.
You've done how many? There's 3 different attacks out of it and a projectile
Yes.
absorb. Now, similar to Jackie Briggs, who has a her clinch set up. Once you've done all of those attacks, you've loaded up. a crouch.
Oh.
Wow. It's like you guys
Oh,
were-
and
Yeah,
it's
that
a
was
pop up.
really good.
So when you're fighting Liu Kang in the stance,
Okay,
you
Liu
have to
Kang
keep
is looking
track
like he
of
might be
which
pretty
moves
fun.
you do. And that means he also has to successfully absorb the projectile. So you could literally, if he's done the first 2 attacks, stop doing your projectile so he doesn't have a chance, or bait out the Liu Kang going into the stance and do like a double projectile. Or
Sure.
There's a whole bunch of mind games, and then he'll have it loaded, and the next time he does stance 1, he's gonna get that pop up into a combo.
Cool.
What happens if he plays against a character with that projectile?
Then you can't get
Then
that.
you just can't do it.
Yep.
What do we got left?
That's Liu Kang.
All right. Fatal blow.
Yeah, I want to
Fatal
see his
blow.
fatal blow.
Do it.
I'm
I
big-
wonder if this is the dragon thing that we saw, or... Yeah, here it is. Okay, not bad.
Now, a lot of people on Twitter thought that was his fatality.
I
Oh,
did think it
little-
was his
They didn't
fatality.
realize the sort of
Somebody
I got
called
it
out
in
and
the
said that
lighting
it
now
was
that
a
I'll
fatal
show you.
blow instead
So
due
no,
to
that
the
is-
lighting, and I realized that. I was like, oh man.
So I would say the overarching thing on Liu Kang here is
Yep, it's calm. We only got 30 days left. I can't wait. I'm excited.
I think that's what Liu
And
Kang
lucky
players
for
like
me,
to
this
crush
right when
their
class is
mentality.
in, but at the same time, it's also when finals start for me, so
We just wanna
I'm going to be all over the place. So I'm definitely going to be playing the first few days, getting out as many videos as possible.
abilities to him.
And there are. That's the abilities is where it comes. I think
Right.
the custom variation system is where he's going to be different.
Right.
So everyone's base Liu Kang is going to be kind of the standard Liu Kang that we've played.
Mhm.
Very easy to pick up and play.
And
And the
that's-
abilities are like the stance. There's another stance that we're not showing. There's
Sure. There's
a
more
bunch
for,
of-
for you guys to explore when
Yes.
it comes.
Man,
to
Liu
your-
Kang is
actually
going to be
set up real quick,
fun.
to play to get him through a. We'll show a fatality. Derek, we'll talk real quick though.
Yeah, what's up?
You were a fan in MKX of playing Liu Kang.
Yes.
Do you see yourself going back to that again?
Absolutely.
I was thinking about looking at it too. Yeah.
I just love the back 2 pop up, right?
Mhm.
Like I will use that all day into swaggy combo, into fireball, drop my combo, try it again, and drop it again.
I will say this: the times that you got it,
It was good.
it
Felt
was
good.
really good.
Felt good. But now that I can just amplify that bicycle kick twice, I'm all in.
Oh, Lou and Johnny. Whoa, his voice.
Wow, straight roasted. So now Steve's gonna.
Oh man, I really love how they're giving into like the ethnicity of their characters in MK11.
Okay.
One thing that Ed had touched on at Comic-Con is this a variation or?
Oh my gosh, yeah. I'm going to be playing Liu Kang again in this game, definitely. Played him a good bit in MKX. Played him MK9. Played him when I was younger, originally with Trilogy, Armageddon. I've always liked Liu Kang. If anything, I place him at number 5 in my top 5 favorite characters, but that's kind of tied with Kenshi.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, you do.
The more projectiles, the better.
Yeah.
Then again, though, I did like Liu Kang before Kenshi because
Usually use
Liu Kang
no
came out
stance
before
and no
Kenshi.
fireball.
Alright, Steve, let's go. It's AI. Did you put it on like medium?
Yeah, I'm trying to do stuff.
Well, you're not doing much stuff.
I'm doing stuff.
You just got teched by the computer. Alright. Alright, here you go. Oh.
Oh, here we go.
Don't mess this up.
Oh, they give him the 1-inch punch.
Great.
Just because of that, that was awesome.
Put an energy through it.
He's really powerful. The power of the human spirit.
I love all the kind of
That
the,
is dope.
the plays on the 1-inch punch that we
Yes.
do in this. It's really fun. So that
They really made him more similar to Bruce Lee this time around in this game. Like, he's always been known to be like a Bruce Lee-like character in a fighting game, because you know that you always have your Bruce Lee-like character in fighting games. But this time around, they've made him a lot like Bruce
Let's
Lee.
show him a picture then. There he is.
Ooh.
Wow, it's a good thing we had that.
Why did they
ready.
show
It was
Revenant
not
for
ready.
Kung Lao,
Everyone,
but not
apparently
Liu
that's what
Kang?
Everyone wanted
Everybody.
to see.
That's what everybody's
And
saying.
Derek's
right
not even looking at chat. He just knows.
Yeah, he just knew.
Right.
Let's talk about him.
now. I have great ears.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, thank you.
Let's talk about him.
I would say similar to Liu Kang with Kung Lao. Some characters, the next one we're going to show, we did really redo.
Just stick on the.
I'm just saying.
Stay on.
Yeah, I'm also ready, man. I can't wait. This
Similar
is
Liu Kang.
really about to be fun.
His base loadout, we didn't want to reinvent the wheel. It's the abilities.
Let me know in the comments if you guys have beta codes.
I think we should start with his throws because
See who I'm going to be running into online.
Yeah.
Always.
Kung Lao's throws are great in this game.
I mean, it was great in MKX.
Oh, do it again.
Throw
Sorry.
again.
Oh,
Yep.
whoa.
14.
He always has like the little quick jabs. I like it.
13.
That looks fun to do.
Wonder if that's going to be a brutality again this
Alright,
time. Well, I mean, it's a grab, so I mean,
Kung Lao's normal
that might be
attacks
a
are,
given,
you know,
but I want to see how it's
A lot
going to
of
look
chain punches.
compared to
Yes.
his
Classic Kung
grab
Fu.
brutality in
Very, very
MKX.
quick. He has a slow attack that advances forward.
Multi-hitting attacks. Multi-hitting strings.
His jump is really cool. Very his like forward jump without attacking.
Oh yeah, yeah. That movement's awesome.
Super acrobatic.
Yeah, it's really good.
His forward
He
jump
uses
looks
his hat,
really
his
interesting.
Uppercut, his sweep, like the sweeps look so good. The way he catches it, so good.
The way it goes around his body, like
Yeah.
he has. It seems almost like he controls the hat more in this game than he has before. Before it was more of him just throwing it and things like that, but now it seems like
Oh
he controls
man,
it more.
Yeah, he definitely uses it more in a martial arts way.
There's a confidence about.
there's
the way
just
he
so many characters I'm going to be
Seriously,
playing in
you
this
have to be
game.
confident if you're catching a hat with a blade on.
Just gonna figure out
That's
who I'm
true.
gonna devote my time to, really.
All right, so his special attack loadout it's pretty much
How come you hate Revenants, man?
classic Kung Lao. He's got his hat toss, and he has his ability list is full of different kind of hat
I
tosses
played him a
you can
good. I
do.
played Kung Lao a
His
good
dive
bit,
kicks back. His dive kick
in
movement is super
MKX.
cool in this.
so I'm definitely gonna be
Kung
picking
Lao
him
without
back
a dive
up
kick is not
for
good.
MK11.
Now the requirement for this one is interesting. It's actually hit 2 dive kicks in a row. So if you hit a dive kick, and let's say the opponent's going to do a wake-up attack and you bait it out, jump back, you'll get the crushing blow. Which
Oh,
is just
wow.
nasty.
And when you have a dive kick, to do it 2 times in a row is pretty natural.
I mean, Kung Lao players like to talk about how they're these fundamentalists that are methodical play styles, but they're actually absolute maniacs.
Right. They just travel cross screen to a dive kick.
Spin
Drake,
his
if
back,
you're watching
he has
this,
an amplified spin that actually goes forward and he gets a bigger combo. He can actually do multiple spins and combos.
Ooh.
His combos are super
I
fun
got to
to
give
do.
you a huge
Oh
props.
man.
Yeah?
You were trying to show
Kung
me
Lao
that when you
looks
guys were at your
great.
desk, and it was not working out well for you.
I'm glad that I had forgotten that and there was no pressure because I forgot to panic about doing that, so I was able to do it. So I'm grateful that you didn't cut this promo about, oh, do you think you're going to
Oh,
drop it?
I don't do that. I
Okay.
wasn't gonna do that. But you were dropping it.
There you go.
His teleport's back. It does have a new animation though. The throwing the hat down couldn't be cooler. From teleport, he has
That
a brand
actually
new
is pretty cool. I like the animation for that.
Oh,
This advancing overhead.
That's awesome.
Oh,
That crushing blow
oh man,
requirement,
Kung Lao
you
is
have
definitely
to
about to
do
be
it
fun. It's gonna be
after you hit the
so
throw.
annoying fighting my
So the
friend
idea
Drake
here
there.
is the throw. Obviously,
Kung Lao's his main, and
wanna duck
gosh.
it,
Right.
and then he has an overhead, which if you are ducking to not get hit by the throw or duck blocking, you then get hit by the overhead. So you do the sequence while they're on the ground. You go for it again.
Did you already
Oh, I
do
must
it?
have
You need to
already done
reset
it. Yeah, I must have already done it.
Yeah, it's like, we've seen it.
All right, there we go.
There
So that's his base loadout. Let's go over his abilities. This is where he gets super
oh,
interesting.
real quick, can't you can meter burn teleport too?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. You can actually meter burn the teleport to hide in the ground
Where'd he go? Where'd
and
he go?
then pop up.
And it's cool too that you can actually see what the hat's doing.
Yeah.
Like it's stuck in the ground like that. That's super cool.
All right, so his abilities are extremely unique. So it started off with this orbiting hat. With the hat, unlike orbiting him, which he does have as an option, the hat will orbit the opponent. And now, if the opponent gets knocked into it,
They're stuck in that area. Is
Yeah.
basically it. Oh.
so you can see there, I actually did my low attack. The opponent got knocked into it, which
Okay.
means if the opponent's looking out for that and they're blocking low, you can go in for a throw, go in for a jump in, whatever. Now, this move is extremely powerful, but you'll notice this is one of the rare moves that actually takes stamina just for using it. I'm not amplifying it, using the move. So you're going to actually using your resources, which does recharge, to do this orbiting hat. But
there are some other moves too that I don't know if we've completely outlined that.
Yes.
Just performing them does take your offensive or defensive stamina.
it's pretty rare, but you're right. Gearus has one. A lot of cancels do that, so this is
Right.
one of them. The second move I gave him is what? Oh, I remember. Buzzsaw hat.
Oh, the class.
So it's kind of like an MK3 style, but the cool thing is he can now hold it, and I'm actually moving it around. I'm moving the stick around,
wow.
completely controlling
Pretty
it.
cool.
And he
When
can
there's gonna be like a
amplify it
brutality tied to that.
to then stay in place while he's able to move around.
That just sounds nasty.
It's pretty awesome with his setups.
You put the saw on yourself? That's crazy.
How about one more loadout?
All right. I'm pretty hyped. This is
Yeah, Kung
that
Lao's
was
ability.
awesome.
It's again, I hate to repeat myself. A lot like Liu Kang. It's like your base slowdown is your kind of checkmark boilerplate Kung Lao, and then the abilities is where you can go nuts.
Right.
Yeah, I actually
I'm
think
also
this
a
time
huge fan
around
of
they
this
actually are going to go
MK3
back
style
around
aesthetic for
to
Kung Lao.
their old selves in the story.
So the first one I gave him.
I have no
is
quarrel.
Z-Hat.
I
They'll
have no
actually-
quarrel with you.
What is
He paints the Z in
Yeah.
his hands. And
The
then-
amplified one looks super cool.
He's like, this is coming at you like this.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
dope.
this does really good chip damage. It's super hard to avoid.
So good.
The downside is you can
It's
see the
super
extreme
hard to
slow
avoid,
startup.
but
Right.
he's
So,
like the startup
One of
is
the cool
slow.
things is you can actually cancel out of it.
Sure.
Now, while it does take stamina, you're faking the opponent out.
Right. That's awesome. So there again, there's another example. Canceling out of the Z hat. will
He's
take
having
some of your
trouble
offense,
canceling it.
Yep.
Or defensive.
It's taking defensive for cancels. And this, I'm 100% all in. He has a stance where he summons the spirit of the great Kung Lao. And for so I am a
What?
this guy.
That
There.
is
He's
awesome.
warming it, folks.
We've
guy,
never really
without
just
a
got to
knowledge,
see the great Kung Lao in the game. We
gun,
always hear about him, but
rocket
now
launchers,
like this is like the
pure
closest we've
Shaolin
gotten
martial
really
arts
to
defeat
it.
Shang Tsung in Mortal Kombat and save the Earth realm.
Oh
There's a reason
man,
he's
that
called
is
the Great Kung
awesome.
Lao. No one's calling you the Great Tyler.
No. No one is calling him the great.
Never.
I have always wanted to see him in the game, and I'm super happy.
Exactly.
He is so tight. His spirit is in combat.
Because he's just that badass.
He's that
That
great.
boy,
So
man,
Kung Lao
I'm
is-
definitely going to be playing Kung Lao, and that's definitely going to be a variation I use.
He gets this projectile.
Ooh.
If he does it 3 times, it gets a crushing blow. He gets an anti-air, and then this is really cool. This low stomp.
Oh, that is so freaking
He's taking the power
awesome,
from
man.
Kung Lao.
Yes.
And
Oh yeah,
strengthening his own
definitely
resolve,
gonna be
his own
using
resolve
that.
power.
Would that be Grandpappy Lao?
I don't think it's his grandfather. I think it's way farther back than that.
Great Grandpappy Lao?
Yeah,
That would
like
be a
it's
question
way
for
back
Dom.
when.
Alright. We need to get to the bottom of this.
Definitely tweet him and ask him which grandfather he is. He definitely wants
how
to
far
see.
of separation
Yeah,
is this?
definitely.
It should be pretty great if I'm correct.
Yeah.
Or somebody else can tweet him that.
I'm trying to remember exactly
Yeah,
how
I think
long ago
everyone
it
in the
was
chat should
when
tweet him that
Yeah.
right now.
Great
Oh,
Kung
What
Lao
level of Lao are
Yeah.
they separated? I need to know.
was
I need to
fighting
know.
in the tournament.
So
Important questions are important.
let's go over his fatal blow.
Okay.
I really like
Okay,
the
let's see
startup
this.
because he's reminiscent of MKX.
Whoa.
Ah, that's awesome.
Yeah, no, that would
That's
hurt.
pretty
That
cool.
would
That's
hurt.
pretty
that-
cool.
I really like the fatal blows. We just own the fact that they're essentially fatalities.
Yeah, right.
They
But
really
because
are
Kombat
basically
Kast-
Yeah, no, he'll
fatalities.
be fine. He's just gonna get right back up.
All right, so we should do a match with them.
Yeah, let's take a
Yeah.
look. Let's me and Derek will talk a little bit.
I'm
we
really
didn't
hoping
know-
that they don't
have a
show
lot
the
of-
fatality
we didn't
that they
play a lot-
showed,
Yikes.
or they
We didn't play a lot of
that they had
Kombat.
showed during the
No.
old versus
So maybe-
old school versus
maybe
new school
in the
trailer.
future, if you're gonna do Liu Kang,
Just because I kind of already,
Yeah, a little
we kind of already got the
That'd be a lot of
gist of
fun.
what's going to happen in that fatality.
So
So
we're
I
not
kind of
gonna
want to see what the
do
other one
fatality.
is.
And you're gonna do some swaggy combos.
Maybe.
That's
We'll
that.
talk during the intro.
Ooh, I like that.
One thing is constant.
My penchant for deadly headwear.
Your overheating ego.
There's been some roastings today in the opening.
I absolutely love Kung Lao's face and his facial animation.
Yes.
Like, I have to say, even in the trailer that we just did, like, he just looks so good.
My,
His expressions are so
He
good.
has two great ones. When Beerus comes back, and that one
Hey.
with Scorpions.
it's in the street.
It's
Alright,
in the
making sure.
trailer.
Hey,
When he says our future is insane,
right.
like that's my that's probably my favorite line of the whole thing in the trailer.
Yeah,
And
I like
his-
the smirk when he cuts off Beerus. Like, that was
Yeah,
seamless.
I like that
He-
smirk.
Yeah, that's what
That
I'm
was
talking
pretty
about.
funny.
Great.
So good.
And I love when
That was
Scorpion
easy.
shoots the spear at the door and it misses them, and they're both like, whoa.
I just we big props to the animation team, the facials of the game.
Yeah.
Just, I mean, and people on Twitter are talking about it too, which is really cool for us to like see the team get those kind of props because it does look so good.
Okay, here we
Alright,
go.
what we got?
Fatality. Yeah, someone from the trailer.
The way he teleports down will never get old to me. He looks so obnoxiously cocky.
Yeah. I mean,
Oh man,
that's Kung Lao.
that's
Yeah.
super good.
One more character?
Wow,
Alrighty.
we are cruising through this.
We,
This is-
we,
yeah.
we our goal today was we
They're
wanna
actually
show
going a
the
lot
characters.
faster
We
than I
don't
thought they
wanna
would be
go too
going.
fast, but we also don't want to keep it away from the beta. Give them
Yeah,
some,
no,
give them
you're right.
stuff.
You're right. You're right.
And then next week we'll have some characters again.
we will.
So maybe at the end of the stream I'll give you a hint as to one of them.
Just one.
Oh, alright, I'm hyped for that.
We're finally getting Aaron Black and
No,
Devora
No, we're not. Too many questions.
because
Let's
kind of needs
show
to
the
get
picture
knocked
of our
out
next
already.
character.
Woo.
Final of the day. There he is.
Jackson
Major
Briggs.
Jackson Briggs.
Known major.
Man, I cannot wait for the one
I,
character who I'm looking forward to's
Obviously,
reveal.
like,
I
like
tried out to
the
spoil
best
stuff,
characters,
but
and
if you've seen the
I'll be
roster,
totally
like
honest,
you know
yeah,
who's
I've
left,
seen him a little bit.
and if
His-
you know
he
me,
sucked
you know
at-
who
yeah, his-
Sucked at.
the
absolute-
last person
his
is that I'm
B&B was
excited
smart.
for. I can't wait to see this
It had
person's
a run
gameplay.
cancel and I couldn't do.
I really
did
want to see
twice
how they made this
in my
person
life
different.
in practice mode and never anywhere else. Everyone else was like, "That's not that hard."
Right.
Yeah.
When I heard Jax was going to be in the game, Jax is not exactly my style of character, gameplay or aesthetic. You know,
Sure.
he's not exactly like a princess or a female ninja or something
Right.
like that.
Right. Yeah.
When I saw the work, our design, animation, all that did, this is definitely the coolest Jax has ever been.
God, that me, myself, and I line in the trailer, like he's definitely the coolest he's ever looked to me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This.
I
Let's
agree.
just take a look.
Yeah,
at
let's
it.
go. Let's start with his throws.
Not talk about gameplay wise, just his new look.
Here's what I like about his throws. He has one brutal throw and one just disrespectful throw.
The
Like-
way the opponent ragdolls after that part is so
Yeah.
like look at their arms, how they are out.
I love to go to
Gosh.
sleep too.
Can you imagine
Alright,
just having your
so
head
Jax?
Can you put him to sleep
smushed
one more
like that?
Yeah.
Jax is actually drastically different from the last games. But there's still flavor there. Like, he's not going to feel unfamiliar.
Right.
So, you can see some of his normal attacks. Very reminiscent of MK9. One of his core footsie tools is actually a low. It goes into this cool throw.
Okay.
Now you'll notice something here.
Yes, I'm going to get to that very soon. The dash punch is actually not a special move anymore, but he kind of does a Superman punch in some of his animations. You can see
Oh
here.
wow! So he doesn't
He
have
also-
his
he has
special move
back forward,
anymore.
too,
Yes, it's similar.
which is I think the
Okay,
real
I don't
attitude
remember
of his dash.
seeing them do a move, but
I
his
love
arms
that.
are really glowing up now. Is that like a
One
build
more
up kind of
normal I'd
thing?
like to show is his back two. Bop, bop. He can actually fully charge it, and it's a crushing blow.
Okay, yeah, that's what it's looking like.
Ooh.
His hands
So that's a super
kind
fun
of like
crushing
build
blow
up,
one. You have to
start
fully do
glowing.
it.
Fully charged.
All right, so now let's go over his heated arms, which is the mechanic you alluded to.
Yeah.
Every time Jax lands a punch, you can see his arms get more and more hot. And there's different levels to this. You can see how, this is the max level. This increases the damage of all his punch attacks as he goes forward. However, it has a cooldown. When you'll wait, it'll actually run off, and as he does moves, it'll run off. From this, it does three things. It adds crushing blows. There are some moves, like you can see here, he has this string.
Now,
God,
this is actually,
Good
this
gosh.
these are some moves you can add to the character.
yes,
Yes.
but
Dang, that's
When it's
brutal.
at
The
max-
sound effects makes it sound so much worse.
becomes a crushing blow, as well as his throw. So, the more punches he does, and he has a ton of punching and style moves.
Lucky for you, Jax mainly only punches.
You know that's primed, and then if he goes for those moves, so like if you know, just a good mix-up would be, like let's say he gets you in a restand situation, throw versus strike, and if he has glowing arms, it's going to do a crushing blow.
And the detail to the glowing arms, like there's smoke coming off.
Oh, they look
right? Like,
so
it's
cool.
So well done.
Super heated. There's also, I don't know if you have these set up in any of the loadouts, there's actually a move you can equip that will do it for you. There you
Yes. He also has his classic ground pound. I forgot about that. Oh, we haven't got to a special move yet.
Yeah.
So anyway, the second thing Heated Arms does is everything does more damage. The last thing it does is it gains access to the MK3 style missiles. He's got the double.
Whoa! I ain't seen those in a
Doesn't have
long
any
time. Man, that
He
brings
does have
back
a slow
memories.
fireball that'll show, but
I
he doesn't
forgot
have
he has
the
not
fireball,
used
but with
that
Heated
in
Arms, he can
like.
expend that energy to get
I
a
want to
really
say he
good
only had that
fast
in
recovery.
MK3.
We've been
I
using
don't think
it
they've
every
ever
way
had
lately,
brought
so
it
I love
back.
that we brought the MK3 rockets back.
Yeah, no, it's awesome.
So let's go over his special moves. We already showed
Oh, that was
classic ground
awesome.
pound is back. He can actually do this buff. He can amplify it to get heated arms.
I'm getting mad.
This is his new dash punch. It's a mid. Good advancing move. Here's where things get super cool. Gotcha's back, and these options from it, I love. He has a bunch of them. This one's great. He'll get heated arms doing it. He can actually switch sides, then continue it. And then a cool thing is, you see normally he kind of tosses you aside. Near a corner, he gets a restand. So if he's near the corner, he can
Whoa,
do
that is
throw you in the corner.
great
Or
combo
over here,
potential.
Switch sides, continue it, then throw you in the corner, and then he can get his pressure.
Oh man,
you
I
can
cannot
see,
wait to see him in tournament
Simple
play.
scenario would be if he doesn't have heated arms at all, just a couple of jabs, they start to heat up. Then he can get him in the corner, do a bunch of jabs to get him really hot, then go for this, and then he's going to have these mix-ups with the crushing blows with the heated arms. So he is absolutely deadly with slight heat and in the corner. Really, really good stuff. Then he has his grenade launcher. This is one of his gear items. He has an upwards one and a straight one.
This thumper.
Yeah, he can amplify it, and he can mix it. He can do a straight one, or a high one then a straight one. It's whatever. It's the same move that you hold up to do it up. So let's go over his loadout.
Sure.
This one I made grappling based. I gave him the quad slam. That's the regular one. And then the full one. It does take stamina,
Whoa.
But it's awesome.
but it's awesome. Yeah. I love the belly to back at the end. The second thing I gave him is the Burning Hammer, which is a new air grab, and he has two ways to do it. You can do it as a traditional down and throw.
It's the volume, bro. Can y'all not hear me? I tried to ask at the beginning. Can y'all
Or you
not
can
hear
actually
me
do it
or
where he will
the
jump up.
stream?
It's back
Let me know
forward
which
forward.
one I
He's
need to
actually-
change. I'll try to hurry up and
You can
change
do
it.
that in juggles.
Ooh, that's So
Kind of feel like
Yeah,
it
I'm
might be the
obviously
stream, if
I'm
anything,
not
though.
into this character,
Yeah.
it's-
So one more loadout.
Yeah.
So I have the volume set for whenever I'm like recording for trailers.
See this? Yeah, this loadout has some stuff I like too. Oh,
Classic Jax.
classic Jax.
Whoa.
First thing I gave him is the string.
Are you doing it?
Oh.
There we
It's
Let me change it back.
I'm not seeing it.
Yeah, why is it not working?
Sorry, I'm all up in the camera.
There we go.
yeah. You don't have to tap it out that hard. You can actually just run this one.
All right. There we go.
Yeah.
The point of that is it's a million punches, so he's going to get heated arms super, super, super fast. Second thing I gave him is this overhead slam. This is a special move that's a true overhead, and it actually launches on hit, or on amplified, so he can dash in, go for gotcha. And then finally, the real showcase of this variation that I made is the duck and weave stance. So he goes into the stance, goes low, and then from here he has this mid. But
Like
he can
hold him
also-
down there for a
Yes,
second.
you can hold it down, and then from here he has a couple options. And anytime I can let go and do the mid,
Oh, wow, a lot of
Like
people have
amplified,
these little stance
pop up.
moves this time around. I mean, they had them in
I
MKX,
do
but it
four,
seems like a
and it'll do
lot
the
of
overhead
characters have
because I
them
have that move equipped.
as moves
And
that you can
last
have
one,
in this
yeah.
game.
Yeah, it's a special bonus. So that's another example, like the Liu Kang one, where abilities can actually stack
Build off
on
each
top.
other.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then lastly, he has a low grab, and this is a true low. And he'll throw them the other way. So he has a 50-50 mix-up, a pop-up. You can avoid highs. It's a very versatile.
Can you
stance.
amplify the 4 through this?
You don't. No. Oh yes. You mean like this part?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh. And
Go
go.
to sleep.
So let's check out his fatal blow.
Okay, Jax is looking good in this game. Damn.
Something cool about that.
Gosh, I could not imagine like
Yes.
actually taking
Yeah,
those
kind of like-
punches.
it's very similar to where Baraka places his flag at the end of his. The flag stays there.
Yes.
That's more damage. He gets heated up arms during his
Mm-hmm.
fatal blow.
That's awesome.
So then, like, you got a fatal blow, maybe you didn't kill him. You have now projectiles to maybe finish the job.
Right. Right. Or increase damage or what?
Yep.
Yeah. Also, his facial expression. I'm gonna do it again because
Okay.
people need to screen cap this. Look at his face right before he shoots you with the rocket. It is tremendous, especially old Jax. That's good.
Is that like a cocked eyebrow? A little bit?
It's great.
That's really good.
All right, so play a match with him.
Man,
Yeah, let's see that.
they did a good job with Jax in this
Talk real
game.
quick, Derek.
Yep.
You and me.
Let's do it.
Jax is a character I'm looking into.
You will not stick with him at all.
You know, well, I don't think with a lot of characters. I like
Yeah, no,
playing.
that's true. You do not.
I like playing a lot of characters,
Yep, and you do.
and it's fun for me. That.
That's understandable.
I
That's
think
how I
that-
feel.
I
I
think
like
you
to play a lot of
Yeah,
characters. I
when
mean, of
was
course, I
watching
always
the
have like
stuff Belpani was doing,
my main, and typically I have like
recently was
3
like,
main
this is
characters I know that I switch between.
It's the burning hand.
But I like to try like every character on the
like
roster,
that. I mean,
in which I'm
I
probably
don't
going to
hit
play
everything all the
every
time.
character on
The
the
fact
roster.
you
I
can
know
do
like MKX, I had a combo with every character.
How about you turn yourself in?
No chance, please.
Turn inside out.
the fact that you can do it off of strings and not just jumping in the air makes it like
Oh yeah.
gives it more use. So I'll do the jumping one.
Maybe I
two
didn't
or
look
three matches, but the other one you'll
good
do-
enough, but I'm kind of surprised he doesn't have gray hair like how Johnny does. I mean, they're all pretty old now.
My hardest thing with him right now is figuring out what I want to build.
Yeah.
Because he has so many moves that I really enjoy.
I love the gotcha grab, walking him towards the corner and just punching them. It's just so good.
Oh, suplex.
We have one move set you can put on that like gives your moves extra qualities that are like 2-player animations,
Uh-huh.
which is of course what I love to do. That's the one where you punch them like the one you just did right there. Nice job, Steve. Just doing it the same exact time that I say it. It's crazy.
You guys are really in sync.
Something happened.
Tyler's
Bye,
the
bye,
same.
bye.
Man, I'm really liking Jax. Like,
Version of this, this is the.
this might be to me the best version of Jax there's been. I mean, MKX Jax is pretty good, but this might have MKX Jax beat. I like the little heat up system. I like the fact that you can change up the gotcha grab so
Got a
much
lot of
more.
pop moves.
Yeah.
They even brought back the MK3 projectile. Like, man, that's like super nostalgia for me right there.
Oh my god.
Oh god, I haven't played the beta yet, but I already know there's gonna be cabals running back and forth everywhere. Oh, mean ass clotheslines.
Yeah.
So good. I love that it comes back to him.
He knew what he was doing.
Oh man,
He knew what he was
awesome! 3 characters right there: Liu Kang, Kung Lao, Jackson Briggs.
Definitely
Hope you guys
gonna
all
try
enjoyed
all
those
3 of these
characters.
characters.
Yeah, I was ready to
Liu Kang more so than the other 2, just because I've always played Liu Kang to some degree.
Oh yeah.
Kung
Before
Lao
we move on, Derek,
picked him up more so in
Oh,
MKX,
part of the
but
show.
Yes,
he
thank you
definitely
very
looks
much.
fun. I love the great
Birthday
Kung Lao.
shout-outs,
And
folks.
then Jax,
We got
like,
MKX,
best Jax has ever looked.
Okay.
So definitely gonna be
Salty
trying some
Prime.
combos with him.
Chad Henry, Chris 390971108. Keep that on your mind. Digital Omega, Dave Bolvin, my mom,
Getting tired.
birthday mom, and the best man in this building, the Iron Man himself, Mr. Sean Hemrick.
Sean
Happy
Hemrick.
birthday, Sean.
we'll have him on a future stream.
Yeah.
Yeah, awesome. What else do I have to say about something? Oh, we do have a belt battle to take care of.
Oh boy.
And
What are you gonna bring?
he's
Who
been
won
extremely
last time?
confident.
Oh, I didn't watch the Kodokan stream,
I don't want to put him on the
Wanna set this up
spot,
real quick?
but he's
so
been.
I have no idea.
Well, I don't doubt that. I mean, to be fair, Tyler gets more time to play this game, and he has nothing to say about that.
Well, I mean,
he knows it's true.
I've never been to a
no.
tournament where you can lose and say, "Excuse me, referee. Excuse me, bracket runner. I don't have time to practice."
You're right. That's on me. That's my fault. So you know what I'm gonna do? Tonight I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna play the beta, as you all should be
Yes.
doing.
I
Not right, no, have the beta on while you're watching this.
Oh, but they'll probably have us on while they're playing the beta.
maybe.
Yeah.
I don't. I understand, Derek, that like you don't have as much time to play as I do. But like Steve said, like
I shouldn't bring that. That should not be my excuse.
I mean,
you're right.
that's just how.
Oh,
things,
you're gonna bring Sonya. Oh, bother.
I think so.
Okay, let's do this.
So
I'm
I'm
ready.
bringing this back.
We wanna pick a
I
new
kind of feel like
Let's
I kind of wish that at least one fight they had to change up a character every time. More so like being a new character. I mean, I know it's not gonna be like the best gameplay, but
I think Derek,
It's
for
still
you, the
gameplay.
strategy is start off aggressive and spook him, because he thinks this is gonna be free.
Whose team are you on now? I do what I must to protect Katana.
then why did you attack Jax? We've heard that one before.
All right, did start off aggressive. Shadow kick. Sometimes you have to.
Oh,
do
and
that.
Jade's gonna be in the beta. I can't wait. The last beta I focused on Baraka. I think this time around I'm gonna be focusing on Jade.
All right.
No, he's gonna do this for
Might still play a little bit of Baraka too,
Oh
though.
wow. Already using that uppercut crushing blow.
Oh no.
Right back
Okay.
at you, pal.
Okay. Come up and spell to the K.
Oh, that was too early.
Now, Fatal Blow does have a 9-second cooldown. It's pretty significant. In fighting game terms, that's like 9 years. Just ducking, patient. Not a lot of life here though. Oh, Jade puts glow on. That's exactly it. Jade is. It's pretty hard to zone her.
Nice job.
Hooty hoo!
I like that Derek started off aggressive, got the life lead, and then actually started playing patient. Strange strategic decision from Derek. The correct strategic decision. Strategic decision, but strange. Glows up. Almost hit a combo.
Oh, the music actually sounds really. I never just
I
actually like
a lot of
listen
stuff
to the
here.
music to the
Okay,
stage.
yeah, you went for the restand.
Shoot.
Goes for that knee. Definitely one of Sonya's best mids.
Dang it!
It's one of her fastest. Mids is not her greatest strength, so it's a really good move. Her back one is her best move, but that's a high. So she kind of.
Aw,
Yeah,
can't
Tyler
use the back
can't be
one until
dropping
she
combos
establishes
like that,
it.
man.
It's kind of an interesting metagame in neutral for her. Fatal Blow in play for both, and it would win. Let's see if Tyler can get through the zoning now. Very good patience from both. I like what I'm seeing here. No one's freaking out. Oh. Oh, very close.
Got me.
Nope. Could not survive it.
Woo! Bing!
Nice job.
A lot of zoning.
Oh,
I
that's a
think
new
Tyler's doing a
outro.
good
I
job
like
dealing with
that.
it, but he's not actually advancing forward.
Yeah.
But you're doing a good job not dying.
Oh man, I can't wait to hop on the beta
that's
and play as
half of
her.
I did that.
I'm ready to see what
Yeah, but
kind
if
of
you
stuff she
wild die, You
has.
didn't just panic like a chicken.
Yeah,
with
I
head
know.
cut off.
I would like a liquid refreshment, please. I'd like to take a moment.
It's serious.
Yeah, I'm predicting that Derek's probably actually gonna win this.
Okay, I'm ready.
Alright,
I'm
ready
ready.
to do this?
All right. How do I look, Steve? Good.
You look prepared.
Okay, thank you.
You look confident.
All right.
Let's see if Tyler's shaken up, because I warned him if things go bad. You don't want to get too cocky if things go bad, and he told me, I don't do that anymore. I'm fine.
Jade versus Sonya. I actually really think
Maybe he is.
Jade would beat Sonya in a real fight.
Tyler's backing up.
Many years of practice and training.
I like Derek using the uppercut just to create space. Their uppercuts
Yeah, I
are
can't wait
really
for
good.
the DLC packs either.
There's
I already have
a
an
lot of
idea
talk
who
where people
possibly
freak
could
out,
be in
but it's like,
Kombat Pack
well,
1.
uppercut should
I'm
be
probably
good.
gonna get the prediction video out
Like,
sometime,
in MK2, when I was,
hopefully
like, 12, I
before
wasn't,
the
like,
game
worried
comes
about
out.
uppercuts being too good. It was tight.
But I think I got a pretty solid idea, especially with the guest characters. I mean, I'm not a fan of guest characters, but at the same time, though, we're gonna get them.
Oh, no
And I do
punishment.
have an idea on who those two might be.
Big combo.
Ooh, big.
Oh, that
combo.
was a
Right
huge
there.
combo.
Dang, Tyler.
Now that's an example of iteration because Sonya, that move,
least for
that
Tyler,
anti-air
it
move,
is.
did not launch like that at the reveal event. So that's
Oh.
actually a little preview.
Well done, Tyler. Well
you.
done.
Oh, I like the fake out with the jump. Did not actually do the air glaive like you thought. And Tyler just advancing forward slowly. Chinook's bone sight.
I was supposed to see Shinnok's
I don't
bone
know if even if I was a revenant, if I would want to ruin a
Thing's
bone temple. Like
huge.
it seems really filthy. Like even my apartment's never been this bad. Oh,
Probably should have full color.
yeah, that's fine though. It's still a punish, and you should have reversed direction to keep her in the corner, especially because the interactable's not there anymore. So there were like 10 mistakes there, but that's fine. Oh, good air to air. Leg grab.
Come on.
Both fatal blows are in play. Oh, and that's gonna be.
I gotta say,
it.
I'm
Round.
surprised that Sonya wasn't in the beta.
I'm-
That might not be it.
Yeah, that no.
Oh,
that's
there
it.
it is.
Woo! We always forget that last little pop that happens.
A little bit.
So Derek's actually on set point here. Tyler is playing pretty good though. It's just a matter of getting in 1 or 2 times, taking his time. Nope, no jumping. Good flawless block.
So it'd be a good time for Demolition Sonya right now. I wonder if she's gonna have like grenades
Oh,
like
good
that
combo.
as some of her gear
Burst.
moves.
Breakaway. Oh wow! I was about to say Derek was gonna have no defensive stamina, but he got that uppercut off. That was absolutely critical. Onion rings.
On your rings.
Oh, this fatal blow could win the whole set here. Tyler can hit it. He's getting desperate.
And Derek's
Big
basically
uppercut.
spamming.
Oh,
Okay, Tyler.
and the fatal blow hits. That might be it.
Whoa.
If that's not it, it's gonna be super. I think that's it. I think we're going to a third game. Maybe not.
No.
Yeah, we're
stomp.
done.
The
The
stinking
stomp.
stomp.
We just talked about that.
This is a really good set. Ugh. I thought for alright, I'm gonna give you props. I thought for sure you were gonna freak out about those air glaives, wet your pants, and die of a heart attack live on stream, and you actually held it together
I'm back in. I
and
gotta-
managed to win.
I thought that Derek was
That
gonna win.
might have been the most patient you have ever been in
I'll
your
say
entire life.
I was super scared about the air glaives there because I was like,
Yeah.
I was gonna lose.
I'm flabbergasted.
It was tough. He's playing well. He's keeping me out like he wants to. I just need to stay patient. He's playing patient.
Remember an hour ago when you
It's
were
very
crying
unlike
that
us.
I don't give you enough props? I'm giving you props.
You complain that you don't get enough props?
Oh, absolutely. He was going ape that I don't give enough props.
Why enlist with him?
Wow.
It was the other way around, to be honest.
I believe Steve.
No, you don't.
Not really.
Alright, so let's see. Big combo here.
Oh, good
Breakaway.
breakaway.
Same thing
That's
we
the
saw
same
last
thing
game.
last time.
That was a really good
I
breakaway.
understand Tyler wants to be aggressive after the breakaway. Like, the big thing to keep in mind about breakaway is the opponent has no stamina, but you don't want to get too aggressive and run into those uppercuts. One thing about breakaway is if you actually read it's coming, it's better to cut your combo short and do like a big chunky thing. Like an uppercut would be good. Something that, a single hit that does a lot of damage. Because even though they have armor and they flip out, they're still taking the damage. So you can like do an uppercut and then leave them standing and then go for some pressure. It's something I think as the game moves on, you're going to have to get really good at. Is like reading when they're going to do it. Do they want to use their stamina? Are they in a situation where they're going to die if they
No,
don't?
I was blocking. This is full of lies.
The game doesn't lie. It's ones and zeros.
Oh.
The numbers don't lie, and they spell disaster for you.
Man, I like fatal blows, but good gosh, if
This
it's
is
a
really
close
good.
match
Yeah,
and you
this is a
get
great
hit
set.
like that, that's just done. They do so
I'm very
much
impressed in
damage.
both your play. You guys are.
Oh, I keep getting hit by the stinking over.
Oh,
Messed up.
messed up the conversion. That's okay. Don't get nervous now. Not in your moment of triumph. And Derek is just throwing the kitchen sink zoning. Good block. Trying to go in with Jade. It's working. Oh, onion rings. No more stamina though. No more onion rings. Oh wow, good uppercut. Forward 4. Bone Scythe is in play.
Oh wow, the taunt.
Bone Scythe. Should have amplified
Come
it.
on now.
Big crushing blow. Good. Decent conversion. Decent
Oh,
conversion.
It's me that has.
okay,
it, not you.
Tyler.
Yeah, I pushed the button.
So that is mashing.
He's trying to do the fatal. This block.
Oh,
Oh
I said
man,
the same thing.
you had to know that that was coming, man.
That's heartbreaking.
Yeah, I got the beta survive.
In the last round.
I'm busy.
This has got to be the best set you guys have ever
It
played.
sucks that Mortal Kombat had to come out around my last semester of college
He was gonna
because
freak out.
I'm taking 6
Gonna
courses
cover
and
combos,
it's
or
just
we
been
could
too
clean
much. Like I
We're
just
gonna
don't
go
have
to the line,
time.
clean play.
Like on Mondays and Wednesdays, I'm not done with class until I'm in class from
Keep in mind,
8
Derek,
a.m.
it's
to
a fatal
7
blow.
p.m. I just don't have time at the moment. I'm probably gonna play tomorrow, just
Wow,
like
good
Thursday,
throw.
Tuesdays and Thursdays, like
Air
more so my
glaives.
free
Hey,
days.
with those
Even though
air
I do have
glaives.
class, I only have one.
Dang,
So
big
I'm
fan.
gonna play a bit
Big
tomorrow,
fan
but
of
as
Sonya
far as
Jade.
tonight, I'll probably just download it. Maybe play a match or two
Nice,
on
dude.
the
That was
arcade
good.
just to kind of see how Jade plays. But
Oh.
nothing
Throw.
serious today.
Tyler with a very slight lead, very slight. A couple of glaives and this lead will be. Oh, that's huge.
Nice. Lance down.
You know the requirement for that. It's
Yes.
if the first doesn't hit and the second does. That was a game changer.
That's why I like the charge one because the timing's different.
Right. Those things are really fast and have really good recovery. Oh, critical throw break. We might go. Derek does not have fatal blow though. If he did, I would say this is anyone's game. The lack of that fatal blow is huge. That is the #1 thing about that mechanic. You gotta be careful about when you use it. He is a couple of throws away though. You don't wanna lose a lot of time to zone
No.
when she's got glow on. When you just gotta close this out.
No.
There's not a lot of time either.
way. Come on now, Tyler. Come on now,
No reason to get
Tyler.
desperate. Oh,
Come on,
air
Tyler.
glaives
Got
ended
me.
it.
I know you did not just let him come back.
Oh, air
I
glaives.
I didn't know where to go.
Oh my gosh, that was 100% your
That
match.
was a great set.
Really good set.
That took everything. That really took everything.
Good one.
there. Wow.
That was fun. I think it looked really good too.
Yeah, I mean,
Congratulations.
Wow.
I can
for my
move this.
mom.
I mean, I predicted Derek would win, but good
We'll
gosh.
just put it over here. Is that like the new thing?
Just
Is-
follows the
it
bell.
wins, it goes with
It's
the
tougher to
bell?
get in the room now.
Wow.
Great job, Derek. Great. That was fun. That was a really
Sounded
good
like
fight.
Dashie.
I'm glad we didn't look like.
Oh
You
man,
guys
that
did
just
not look like maniacs.
that was
Like
ridiculous.
you look like two people that know what you're doing.
We lied.
Did they?
10 or 15 second points where we didn't know what we were doing, and that's when we lost. Like
Yeah.
at the end, like I was like, I had an idea. So what I wanted to do was I wanted to use that air control thing she does. Right?
Yeah, look, that's just
do the meter burn.
he had so much more health.
Oh, spoiler.
First off,
It is.
You don't care.
if he has a purple glow on,
hit you with it.
why are you zoning? You have to get in. Not just that.
And then I did.
I mean,
I did want to try it.
He's
I was
just
like,
spamming. Watch for it. Just man. Then he already messed up in the earlier with the match with the fatal blow.
Yeah, like like, oh, this is
Like,
what I would've done.
you knew he was gonna pull it out. He had no
Excellent, guys.
choice
So
but to
that's
pull it
the
out.
stream for today.
Should have been ready to
We'll be
block
back
that.
next week.
Oh my
Looking
gosh.
like next Thursday.
I love the
That's
temple
not
too.
how
Like
you
I'm really liking like the aesthetic for it,
You hear?
and I like this. I like the background
I wanna
music.
thank
Like
Cole
I didn't
very
notice it
much
the
for
first few
helping
times
us
they
out
played there,
today.
but I was
Oh,
really
you
able to
know
hear
which
it this
old
time,
buttons.
and
Oh,
I actually
I would
can't
go back to
wait
the old
to
buttons.
kind of hear
Yeah.
some of the
Sorry,
music for the
Cole.
game because
You
I was
probably
not a
should've
fan of the
told me about
MKX music, but
That's Brooks' fault.
I think this time they're gonna do a lot better.
Thank you, Cole. So
Especially
much for
there being
being
so
here.
many
Oh, there's the
stages.
face. There's the face of it.
Well,
Now,
damn.
what about our hint for next week?
I'm gonna do it.
Oh, hint.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Let's go. Frost,
That Brooks
please
will be back
Frost.
next week. Very excited
Oh,
about that.
well,
But we've had a great
you
time
didn't hear
together
that.
with Cole. Guys, next week we're gonna show Noob Saibot.
Whoa.
That's the hint?
That
That's the hint.
Okay.
people are gonna be able to read into that really well. Like,
Will they though?
Who's
No,
new
because what's
Cybot?
great is they're now thinking about what you really mean.
Like what I said, but what do I mean? No, we'll
Yeah.
definitely be showing.
Nice that
Noob
you
next
don't
week, plus
really
some
like
others.
X's music. I did not care for
But
X's
everyone's
music at
very
all.
excited
Like
to see
that
what
was
character they thought it'd be
just.
this week. I want to let people know
It was
they
a
can
huge
tune in
letdown,
100% to see Noob.
and I feel like
That
they're
is
doing
next
better.
week.
all right.
Likely
Cool.
Thursday. Follow us on Twitter and Facebook for the Mortal Kombat.
All right, I can't wait. New Cybot, one of the characters I've been most excited about. I mean, we've already got to see his
Yeah, it's getting
reveal
exciting.
trailer.
So,
So,
guys, thank you so much.
We already
for
know
joining
how he's
us.
going to play a bit, but
Cannot
I'm
wait
really
to
curious to see what
have
his
next week.
variation, not variations, but his gear is going to look
Maybe we'll
like.
catch ya.
We'll see you online. Thanks a lot, guys.
Bye.
Alrighty. But nah, guys, that was awesome. Like I said before, Liu Kang looks really good. Definitely going to be playing him. Kung Lao looks great. Picked him up in MKX a bit more than me playing him previously in the past. I mean, I've always played Kung Lao, especially MK Trilogy, but he looks really, really good in this game. I love the great Kung Lao thing, so I'm probably going to be playing Kung Lao as well. Jax, definitely going to try Jax out. He's never been much in my playstyle, though I like to play him for fun. So probably as a character to play around with. If I can come up with some really good stuff, then might let him stick. But otherwise, definitely Liu Kang and Kung Lao. But you guys be sure to let me know what you thought about the Kombat Kast. Do you plan on manning Kung Lao, Liu Kang, Jax? Be sure to let me know all your thoughts in the comments below. As always, if you guys enjoyed the stream, be sure to drop it a like to help support my channel. And don't forget to check out my videos and subscribe for more Mortal Kombat 11 content. This is Legend X Ronin, and I'll see you guys next time. And we're out. Peace.